YouTube. Hello, YouTube. It's always a little bit behind. Let's just pop that chat out. Let's pop it out. Let's pop the chat out. Pop out chat. Hello. Yes. Thought I'd game. No particular reason. Well, actually, there is quite a reason. Just need a bit of escapism, to be honest. Oh, I can shush. Hello.
Did you know Detroit was on the Underground Railroad? A route for slaves escaping into Canada during the American Civil War?
I didn't know that. The American Civil War, which is probably about 2020, oh, I don't know, 4 November. Let alone our own Civil War, which we won't have because the Conservatives have banned any protests. What a shower of shite we've got here. I just wish Enoch Powell was still around. Anyway, probably best not to go down that route. What a shower of shite the politics is. Which is why I've decided to play this game. This game is... when I played it in 2019, or 2020 I think it was actually, during lockdown, and AI was still seemingly a few years away, shall we say. Now, it's pretty much everywhere.
If you find the game too easy or too difficult, remember you can change the difficulty settings in the options section.
Thank you. It's everywhere. I'm getting notifications on the little social media I use saying we're adopting AI in the next coming months. I'm getting content creators that I follow creating songs. I'm getting people talking about not editing anymore, having AI do it. The tool that Resolve are working on, Premiere already have. So it's being implemented now in numerous different guises, and this game is sort of something that is quite powerful, this game, but I want to play it slightly differently the second time round because of my apprehensions, my concerns, my utter contempt towards transhumanism. Let's just say that I think I would be playing this differently than I did, say, 4 years ago. I will keep the decisions the way that I always do, and I don't know, this game's quite long.
By the way,
so...
I'm an ST200 model. I mean, I thought you might be interested to know that.
I am, very much. Very much. I love how her expression changes as you progress through the game. So if you aren't aware of this game, I won't really say that much about it. You can probably do a little search on it. But it is dealing with androids set into the future in Detroit. Needless to say, Detroit. So yeah, I'm just gonna get down to playing it, I think. Just gonna get down to playing it. This game, I say, with everything going on, it just feels right to revisit this after 4 years. I made some terrible decisions back in the day when I played it, so there's 3 pivotal characters in this game, and unlike all the others that I've been playing on this channel,
The most important thing is not to live, but to have a reason to live. That's a quote from Jean Genot, a French writer.
I couldn't agree with them all. So yeah, it's yeah, let's just get straight to the game actually. I think is that going to be loud enough? Yeah, I think that's loud enough. So we're going to go with the new story. Here we go. Detroit Become Human. 2038.
site. Repeat, negotiator on site.
It's a sci-fi game, and there's a fine line between science fiction and reality. But the reality of this game is I found myself deeply involved in the storyline. And that happens very rarely within a sci-fi kind of game or movie. It is to do with the subject matter, becoming human. It's the AI. It's the HAL syndrome. It's when AI becomes, well, it knows that it's more than just synthetic skin and microchips, and wants to seek out a life like humans seem to have. So that's the principle of the game, following 3. Anyway, I won't ruin it. Let's just go. So I'm going to use the left stick. Just make sure that it's streaming, because it's quite hard to sometimes tell. Oh, it's not even on the big screen yet, is it? Good job I checked. It's not even on the big screen. It's on the small screen, you see. I gotta put it on the big screen. Which means that I go small and this goes big. There we go. That's a little bit better. I'm not restarting it. You probably saw that. He's just arrived from an elevator. So good job I checked, actually. Good job I checked. Something's happening here.
No, stop. I can't leave her.
It's a family photo. It's a family photo.
Oh, please, you gotta save my little girl. Wait. You're sending an android?
All right, ma'am. You need to go.
You can't do that. Why aren't you sending a real person? Jolie, that thing here! Keep that thing away from my daughter! Keep it away!
The stigmatism of the future, the android as being recognized by the humans, the prejudice, the racism, could be even, if there are black androids, there are Asian androids, and that doesn't stop it from racism being reflected onto their synthetic skin. Find Captain.
That piece of crap will jump on your head off any second.
Look at these SWAT guys.
I don't give a shit. My men are ready
The
to
more clues you collect, though, the easier the interaction can become. I think, for instance, I've already missed things back here. We're not in any hurry. I don't think I did miss anything. Did I miss something? Oh, I think I did. Yes, here we go. This gives you... Process the data. A dwarf gourami. Leave or save? No, see, what I did before was I saved, so I'm leaving. It's a fish. Obviously, the fish tank has been shot. But most people think that's pretty cruel to do, but I am on a mission. Where's the captain? On the ship, the captain is over there. Find Captain. There's Captain Allen.
Captain Allen, my name is Connor. I'm the android sent by CyberLife.
It's firing at everything that moves. It already shot down 2 of my men. We could easily get it, but they're on the edge of the balcony. If it falls, she falls.
Do you know its name?
I haven't got a clue. Does it matter?
I need information to determine the best approach.
Behave.
Do you know if it's been behaving strangely before this?
Listen. Saving that kid is all that matters. So either you deal with this fucking android now, or I'll take care of it.
48%. So if you start searching for clues, that percentage goes up. Clues to analyze is 2. So we know the gun. 17 rounds. I don't know guns. Then we've got this one. So we know it's loaded. Reconstruct. This rather cool thing to do here, where if we use these buttons here, sort of something there. Deviant took father's gun. Make sure there's no other letters that show up. Android's taken the father's gun. Probability's gone up to 51% of ending this without any issues. Understand that. Those are locked. Okay, the hostage. So some of the clues in here. See whether we have any clues. We do. An iPad.
This is Daniel, the coolest android in the world. Say hi, Daniel. Hello. You're my bestie. We'll always be together.
So we've learned his name is Daniel. And that would be the daughter. 56% of information found. Not done or an action of the beneficial. Music. What's he listening to? What? Charm and hear the gunshots. Percentage 59%. Probability of success. Stitch room searched. I could, in theory, rush straight into that incident without knowing the full extent of what's actually happened.
All units hold positions. The negotiators go in.
Radio officer, first responder. He's a dead ninny. Let's have a little search around this guy. Here we go. Let's start with lead sulfonate. Anomaly sulfide. Only one shot. What's that then? Okay. There's another clue in there somewhere. Anything else? Oh, what's that? What's that? What's that? Bullet wound. Right heart ventricle perforated. Internal bleeding. Something on his face. Deceased. Reconstruct. Yes, this is where we can see what happened. So we get a reconstruction then, you see. So, just came in. And let's see whether there's something along the reconstruction. Oh, he shot the perpetrator. Boom! 2 shots. Let's grab the gun. Take or put back. Hey, now. He's gonna take. I'm playing it differently. I'm playing it differently. Androids are strictly forbidden to carry or use any weapon. I'm taking that. So I am going to play this very differently. You've unlocked the dialogue or action off the bed.
Holy shit.
Shit.
Cover me while I back you man down. I repeat, man down. Request immediate evac.
Shit. Another man down. Another man down. It's all kicking off in here, isn't it? What have we got? Oh, hello. What's this over here? Who's this guy?
Okay. Yeah.
Is this the father? This is the father. Upper lung hemorrhage. Nasty. Deceased John Phillips. Lower lung hemorrhage, internal bleeding. One more clue somewhere around here. Did I do that one? No. Did I do that one? Yeah, I did that one. Oops. That. Reconstruct it. Father was holding something. The iPad. Oh, and he came in from behind. No, he shot him in the back. Oh no. Ooh, nasty. Let's go check it out. 69%.
Fucking Android.
Your order for an AP700 Android has been registered. CyberLife thanks you for your purchase.
It's going to be replaced. The android was going to be replaced. No wonder he kicked off. He didn't want to be replaced. What else have we got in this? A Buddha? No. Piano? Must be the musical. What's that? Oh, that's a god. I thought it was something else. Okay, we've only got 70. I want to get 100%. I want to get 100% here. Let's go into the kitchen.
At least one family member and a police officer. If confirmed, this would be the first case of an android deliberately taking human lives. By all signs, the SWAT team
When
are
AI
preparing
takes
for
human
assault.
lives.
And it's been just over an hour
Because
since
it
Markus was
learned
taken
that it was
hostage
gonna
in
be
the top
replaced,
floor
it
building
fought
here in
back.
downtown Detroit. Details are still emerging on what exactly happened, but the hostage taker could be the family's
So it
android.
can fight for its
He may
own
have taken the
survival.
lives of at least
As
one
opposed to
family
being
member.
decommissioned. It's just the usual. I'll tell you. Family was about to have yum dinner. God, I sounded like that. Do you remember that? Does anyone see it? It's like, oh shit, I better get on with this. And there's
What the fuck are you doing? You gotta talk to it or what?
Yeah, I'm just looking for clues, mate. You can't. No, I don't want to go outside yet. I don't want to go outside. But I have to. Shit. Alright. I'm 76% sure. How do I react on this?
Stay
How
back!
do I react?
Don't come any closer or I'll jump!
No, please, I'm begging you.
Employed. Being employed by the police to take down names
Hi, Daniel. My name is Connor.
How do you know my name?
I know a lot of things about you. I've come to get you out of this.
Stabilizing. He's getting a bit, as they get a bit tense and emotional, they start to stabilize. Release hostage, calm, reassure Daniel, empathize.
I'm an android, just like you. I know how you're feeling.
What difference does it make if you're an android? You're on their side. You can't understand how I'm feeling. Are you armed?
Lie.
No, I don't have a gun.
You're lying. I know you have a gun.
I'm telling you the truth, Daniel. I came here unarmed.
Possible cause. You, Emma, and you. Let's go with Emma.
I know you and Emma were very close. You think she betrayed you, but she's done nothing wrong.
She lied to me.
She's just a kid.
I thought she loved me. But I was wrong. She's just like all the other humans.
Daniel, no!
Realistic. Defective.
You're defective, Daniel. There's a problem with your software. We're going to fix you, and everything will be okay.
I don't need to be fixed. I'm working perfectly. But my eyes are open now. I will never let anyone humiliate me again. Ever!
Blaming. Sympathetic. Blaming.
Look what you did! You were designed to serve humans, not kill them.
What was I designed to be? Their slave? Their toy? I just wanted them to care about me. I just wanted to matter. I just wanted to be someone. I can't stand that noise anymore. Tell that helicopter to get out of here.
Refuse. No. Accept. Let's try and bring his calmness down. Let's make him a bit calmer.
There. I did what you wanted.
Stabilize. Trust. Ration.
Listen, there are snipers on every roof. Let the hostage go. You have no other choice.
I want everyone to leave! And I want a car. When I'm outside the city, I'll let her go.
Compromise.
That's impossible, Daniel. Let the girl go, and I promise you won't be hurt.
I don't want to die.
Reassure.
You're not going to die. We're just going to talk. Nothing will happen to you. You have my word.
This one.
I've spent my life taking orders. Now it's my turn to decide.
What's going on with him? Oh shit, that didn't happen last time. Or did it? I think it may have happened. Mission successful. Software instability. Well, we saved the kid. I'm going to try and unlock things I haven't unlocked before. Here you can view the paths you've taken, the paths yet to be explored, and what possibilities you've unlocked. Each node earns you points that you can spend in the extras. Due to the nature of the game, some nodes and endings will not be counted toward the completion of the flowchart. That's it, my old one's up there. Sniper's shot, Deviant. Yeah, my old one's up there, so you can see where I'm going. Different. Is that my old ones? Yeah. Wasted too much time. Wasted too much time there. Did I waste too much? SWAT injured. Is this the same one, or is this... Can I compare? Show... Interesting. Connor leapt for Emma and fell. There's 2 others. 3 others. Jeez. Okay. Played a few of those things differently than I did the first time.
This is the top-of-the-range household assistant. It cooks 10,000 different dishes.
Come on, Zoe, let's go.
200 languages and dialects. And handles the kids' home care, elementary school up to
Good afternoon.
Can I help?
Honey, it looks amazing. This is exactly what we need.
Basic market.
How much did you say
Free
it
out.
cost?
50% off. Super sale.
Promotion on this entire range. $7,999 with a 48 months interest-free credit. And it comes with a 2-year warranty for parts and labor.
$1,799.
We'll take it.
An excellent choice. If you'll just follow me, we'll process the order.
Mixed race couple takes synthetic white android out of store.
Thank you. And we're good.
Leaves behind the Asian. Hello?
There it is. It was a bit difficult getting it back in working order.
Okay.
It was really messed up. What'd you say happened to it again?
The car hit it. Stupid accident.
Ah, I see. Anyway, it's as good as new now, except that we had to reset it. Meaning we had to wipe its memory. I hope you don't mind.
That'll be fine.
Okay. Did you give it a name?
My daughter did.
AX400. Register your name.
Kara.
My name is Kara.
One of my favourite characters in the game, actually. It would be very hard to play Kara as anyone but sympathetic, but I am going to try. I don't think she's not going to be such a walkover as she was the first time around. Clancy Brown, fantastic actor. Lance Henriksen again from The Quarry. And Aliens. This game is so beautifully put together. This is all we're playing today anyway. If I do get a bit of response to this game and what you guys would like to see more of it, I will play more of it. I am going to be playing more of it myself anyway. I'm just going to be playing it completely different to how I played it several years ago. Especially relevant now, more than it was in 2019. Well, 2018, I think this game came out on PS4. I didn't have a PS4, so I never played it then. But I do think as time's gone on, with the way AI is now, and it was encroaching then when they made this. I lost my home because of androids. So you're already given a certain amount of sympathy with the characters, so it's really hard to play Kara without feeling the sympathy for this character. The other characters are a little bit more pliable in some of their dubious actions, should we say. But Kara is she's like the one that's most sympathetic, but I'm going to play it differently. I'm determined to. But it gets under my skin, this game. So we've been introduced to 2 of the characters, and this is the third android. And the story is a very intricate, probably one of the best stories in a game I think I've played. Interwoven.
To go home now?
Yes. Yes, I think that's enough.
Go to Bellini.
Here.
Pinch.
Let me help.
I'll probably just do this because this is
thank
quite
you.
nice. You get to see it a bit in the game. Just do this mission. It's an android helping an old man who's probably... She's his carer. So it makes you think that, you know, androids in the future will be helping a certain amount. What's that fly through the air? A drone. And then we've got androids doing the park. AI workforce in full effect. So park maintenance in the future, let's just face it. If you're into park maintenance and you work in parks and country parks in America, just know that in probably 20 years it might not be synthetic androids doing the job, but it will be AI machines doing the job. Whether they take on a human form, I wouldn't like to say yet, but some of those Japanese robots that they've got. What's this? Okay, so we can just watch some kids playing. Okay. There's somebody who's trusted AI and androids to look after their child, so we've got the babysitter. So the babysitter's job's out of the question. Just getting funky, getting a little bit funky. Android work ahead.
I want this done by 4.
That's the workforce. There's the guy in charge. The foreman is human. Androids are the slaves. Powered cars. What's this? Androids ruin our country. We want jobs. Not quite free roam, but even so. Wait.
The light is green. You may now cross the road.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry, excuse me, coming through, excuse me. Press right trigger to use GPS. 61 meters. No, do we want to go there first?
That's 250.
Some pretzels. Can I buy something here?
Hey, move it. You're scaring away my customers.
Also. Android sweeping.
I woke up in my house, alone in my bed. 6 a.m. is screaming. Back to this again. Do it with my
A content creator that is that I follow is using AI to create music at the moment. He's very excited by it, and I love the guy.
How the hell am I supposed?
But it's just something about that thought. There's something there that you can probably see in the future that will take effect as well.
Motown rain.
I mean, don't get me wrong.
On me again.
How fast and advanced AI is now to create songs
Round my
that don't sound like
feet, stuck on your doorstep.
But this is something that I can foresee easily
Trace
happening in
your
the future.
silhouette. Motown rain.
People will eventually forget what the human voice sounds like. They'll be like recreating David Bowie songs.
Is ahead. Technology
is corrupting us.
Crazy, right?
Technology is evil. We are playing God by creating machines, but we are not God. We are nothing but dust. We make these androids in our own image, but they only reflect the darkness in our souls. Verily, I say unto thee, the day shall come when we will have to pay the price for our arrogance. On that day, we shall have to explain our acts of idolatry. Why do you look at me so, demon? I know who you are. I can see through you. You are the one by whom the evil will come. You are the one who will destroy Detroit. We built these androids to be our slaves, but the slaves are becoming the master. We can no longer live without them. They're in our homes, our schools, our factories. They take our jobs. They mind our
Digital
children.
IDs.
They care for our old. We can no longer live without these slaves obeying our every selfish desire. We prefer to live with machines than with our own kind. Technology is our God now.
Worship, all hail the
It was
church of
supposed to
technology
serve man,
or science.
but it is
All
becoming
hail
our
science,
new
the religion of
master.
science.
Androids are
This man,
evil.
There'll be less
Man
and less
seeks
of this
to imitate
man
God
in 20 years,
by
30
creating
years.
life. But what kind of life is
There
this?
are now
A
less
life
and
of
less
plastic
churches.
and metal. A life with no soul. A pale copy of our Creator.
This man is getting very... I can't go that way. This man's getting very...
The machines are observing
But
us.
you get the point.
They're waiting in the darkness for the right moment to
This
take
guy is not... This guy's going to be a bit of... So I remember the choices I made with this guy, and they were a lot very down to earth and trying to make him more human, but trying to make him understand, trying to give him a bit of empathy, which I don't think I'm looking for this time. Here to get it now. I'm not sure they've got this bit right. Like the shops, the precinct. I mean, already the town centres in the cities and towns in the UK are closing down. Amazon Mart and Starbucks and the chains. Oh, let's just check this. There's my objective. Let's just get straight to the objective. What films have we got coming out? Invasion. After Mankind 3021. There must be a that must be a pun on Taken. I suppose it doesn't say Liam Neeson at the top. The Last Guardian, The Target, Invasion. There's a reason why that chap looked like Malcolm X is because, you know, when back in the 50s America, the blacks had to get on the bus, had to get on their own buses. They couldn't get on. There wasn't any mixing. And in this game, they do segregate a lot. The androids have their own
Space occupied.
waiting areas.
Welcome to Android Parking.
Hello, Mr. Homeless
Hey,
Man.
hey, you got $1?
Are you asking me? That lady that just walked past. I ain't got $1. I'm an android.
Thank you for using CyberLife's Android Parking.
Where is my shop?
Available.
Where's my shop? Where's my shop? What could be this shop? What do you sell in here that I couldn't buy online through Amazon? Jeff Bezos. Bellini Paints.
Identification verified.
That's something that will be around in the next 10
Here
years.
is your order number 847.
Maybe not the hand.
That will be $63.99. Please confirm payment.
Payment confirmed.
Transaction complete.
What a future. You know that the very first people that like rushed out during COVID, it was in, I think it was in Sweden or Norway, and they wanted to get a biometric implant in their, I think it was in their wrist or in their hand, in their palm, and they did, and they tested this out, and it was basically, it's basically there. It was being rolled out in 2020. The biometric thing. What they'll probably do, there probably won't be such a huge rush on that. I mean, it's the Musk brain chip that's going to cause the biggest thing. That's pretty clear. I think most people are going to definitely do the digital ID, because all they have to do is say you won't be able to travel without a digital ID. You won't be able to drive a car without a digital ID. They are going to implement that, and a digital ID is basically like a QR code that will be in your wallet, or eventually it will be in your brain, in your chip, in the Elon Musk chip. So it is going to happen eventually, but I think more people will adopt. More people won't even realize that, oh, you mean I can have my digital ID pass on my phone, which I carry with me everywhere I go now anyway? Great. So I don't need to take my passport, I don't need my driving license, I don't need my bank cards anymore. Everything is, everything. Oh, what about my health? Oh no, that's on there as well. My entire health details. Oh, that's good. That saves a lot of paperwork. That's going to be implemented first, I think. Right, what am I doing with these paints? I think I'm leaving your shop now. I'm leaving your shop and I'm going out of the door. I think this game gets a lot of things right, and it's not the first. It's not like it's breaking any boundaries. I mean, a lot of the science fiction films that have come out, in Equilibrium is an interesting one, which was what, 2008, something like that. This isn't breaking any real boundaries. It's just taken all the elements of the things that we may already have seen in movies and put them, all the good ones and all the accurate ones, into one game. So it's kind of like, it's pretty spot on, I think. As I said, I'm not quite sure whether AI will take the form of a synthetic android like this in my lifetime. I don't think that's going to happen so much. I think AI will be in every piece of equipment that will, I mean, you've seen those little robots that travel around and like clean up the streets in Chicago and stuff. You've seen the drones that deliver your shopping. They're going to look more like machines than they are humans for a while. What's he say there? Yeah, he doesn't like androids, he's out of work because of them. Just stand here, this guy paranoid.
Yeah. You think I look good?
Don't get caught.
Cyber life. That's the store I was building.
Now! What do we want? When do we want it?
They're
What do we want?
When
do we want it? What do we want? When do we want it? Androids are stealing our jobs. We got families to feed, and these androids are taking our place.
They're the androids!
AI is stealing
Machines,
their job.
ladies and gentlemen, are meant to serve us. Not to replace us. 35% unemployment, millions out of work. Are we going to do something? We want jobs.
Where the fuck you going, Tin Can? No kidding. Hey guys, check it out. We got one of those tin cans here.
Look at this little motherfucker. You steal our jobs, but you can't even stand up.
Get out! You job stealer! Kick him out of here! Yeah! You deserve it!
You ain't going anywhere. We're gonna fuck your bitch ass up.
Yeah, waste it.
Do it!
Alright. It's enough. Leave it alone.
Let us teach this bastard a lesson.
If you damage it, I'm gonna have to fine you.
Damage it.
We're gonna take your job next. We'll see how you like it.
Okay.
We've already seen a detective.
Let's go. Run along.
Androids are stealing our jobs. Yeah! We've got families to feed, and these androids are taking our place.
Take the bus home.
Customers are reminded that all androids must ride in the designated section.
I got my paints. There's the android compartment. Spike Lee's got on the bus. Cyberlife. I guess that would be meta. That would be like meta. Markus took the bus. Markus didn't have an option to do. What's that? Markus didn't do there. He couldn't unlock that. Whatever that was. Interesting. We will go back to the main menu. Actually, yeah, we'll go back to the main menu. I'll save it there. I will save it there. It goes on to Kara next again. So at the start, all of these three characters, the detective, the, I don't know, there's Kara, the home android, I guess, like the home help android, and the guy we've just played. They're the three main characters. As I say, Kara's going to be the interesting one because I don't know how I can play that one differently, but I will be playing it differently. So, yes, that's the game anyway. I'm going to return to the desktop. Go back into this. Go back into this. Go back into this. If it allows me. There we go. Had a little bit of a thingy there. So I do love this game. It's a very moralistic, very you can play it with ethics or you can play it with no ethics whatsoever. And I'm going to intend on playing it with very few ethics. Looking at it, as I said, it runs parallel with everything that's going on, has been going on for about 20 years. So it does give you a very authentic, I think, authentic feel of what life will be like. Maybe not in my lifetime, I don't think. Although, have you seen the sex androids? I don't really want to talk about the sex androids, but the synthetic androids that Japan are knocking out for like a huge amount of money. I mean, these things are sex robots. They're not being marketed as sex robots though, but they look lifelike. They really do. They don't move. I say they don't move like that. I've seen some YouTube stuff and I'm like, they're moving pretty human like. And they are supposed to be company. That's what they're being marketed as, company. If you're, as men and women are getting further apart, more and more, I think people are succumbing to AI, or will succumb to AI as a form of replacement. A sense of loneliness, if they, well, I mean, look at it. Look at the way it's going. I think, would they rather be alone with? Would you rather be the crazy old cat lady with like 10 cats, or the bag lady, or a guy with 10 cats, or would you want some form of company? As I say, men-women relationships are getting further and further apart with the gender wars and all the politics and stuff that are pushing and dividing people. More and more people will be turning to AI and robots for company, and that's what this Japanese market's doing. But you know exactly what they're going to be doing with that. You know exactly what you're going to be doing. They don't like make them not beautiful for a reason. And it is mainly a male market for now. But I do think that is something that is going to be marketed. It will never be marketed as a sex toy, as a sex doll. Those days are long gone. It will be kind of like your companion, your AI companion. We already have that with, hey Alexa, switch on my lights. And I was going to be crude then. I was going to say, hey Alexa, give me a hand job. There isn't much difference, to be honest, between that. It's not a huge divide. It really isn't. And I know it's going that way. I just don't think it's going to be around in my lifetime, which I'm glad. But I do think it's probably 40, 50 years down the pipeline, this game. I think this game might have got the date wrong by about 20 years, but I'd say they're pretty spot on. The thing that they don't really go into in this game is the transhumanism aspect, which is where we become slightly altered. The human flesh becomes slightly altered. They don't really go into transhumanism in this. It's sort of like after a conversion has taken place and they've created all these androids with intelligent thinking and they look exactly like humans. They focus on their becoming aware of the situation that they're in and a certain amount of activism and fighting back against the people that program them, so against the humans. But there is very little of the human with a brain chip in. And I always thought that this game could have gone down that route as well. Maybe have had someone that was partly human, that has lost the ability to think without switching on the AI part of the chip that's implanted in them. So they've become more machine than human, a bit like the end of Superman 3. When the woman gets sucked back into that machine. They could have done something a bit different there, I think, with that, but I'm not 100% sure whether they may have touched on it in a sideline or something, in a side story, but either way it wasn't very prominent, and I do think they missed a hat trick on that one, because they could have incorporated that, because there's a whole other thing there about ethics and the reliance of humans on smart technology in phones and brain chips, Elon Musk brain chip. So it's like once that becomes almost like a fashion or a necessity, the one thing, augmented reality is going to be bigger than VR. I'm pretty sure of that, especially with what Apple were doing with these glasses, the Apple glasses and stuff. Augmented reality is probably going to be upon us in the next 5 years. I give it 5 years that we will see people. It won't be as obvious as they are at the moment, these huge like glasses on their face. They will be normal glasses. They will be your reading glasses size. And you won't necessarily know that someone is looking at you through their glasses with lots of other, like Pokemon Go. There's the perfect example of augmentation. Came in, hooked millions of people around the world worldwide, aimed at the children of all people. So the first people that, and now those kids, I guess, I'm not sure when Pokemon Go came out, but 2014, 15, they were test subjects all those kids that got involved in that, and adults, plenty of adults got involved in that. They were test subjects, and that they're the audience now, their age now, those kids that were addicted to Pokemon Go, are the perfect age to be probably buying up the smart glasses, the augmented reality glasses. So they already know that style of technology. They're already very proficient with it and comfortable with it. So they will be the first to adapt when augmented reality becomes just a pair of specs or reading glasses or something. So anyway, I could go on about this for a lot because I'm scared shitless of transhumanism. It scares me to death. It really does. AI is something that we can't stop. It's inevitable. It's going to happen. AI is, there's nothing, we can't slow it down. It's just going to happen. And as I said, I've just over the last couple of months started seeing it integrating into accepting policies on social media to, we're changing over to this AI system, blah, blah, blah. And then you start getting the ads and we are introducing a new AI banking system. It's being put into everything now. So we're never going to get rid of that. That's as inevitable as the reliance on smartphones and smart technology. We've allowed it. I haven't allowed it in. I rejected it in 2019, but we've allowed it in, and it's just going to keep progressing and progressing until eventually it will be. You won't know a world without it. I'm glad I won't be in this world. I'm glad I experienced this world, our life. When I did, I still think probably the best age would have been my mum's friend has cancer, and he's 83, 84, I think, and he says he was glad he lived during the best times, which is from like the 1940s up until today, because he can't foresee the future, and I think that's probably I agree with him on that, to be honest. I probably agree with him that was probably the last great generation. My father passed away in 2010, and he died very young. He was only 61. And he was already, like, with social media, he never got social media. I used to say to Dad, well, go onto Facebook and see whether you can find any of your old school friends. And he used to turn around and say, what do I want to contact my old school friends for? He said, it's been like 40, 50 years. If I'd never had any instinct to contact them in real life, before, why would I do it now? He didn't like social media. He thought it was a waste of time, and I can't imagine what he would think of all of this stuff. I mean, he was into sci-fi, so he'd understand it. He was a big 2001 fan. But, I think he always knew it was a slippery slope. Anyway, that is Detroit Become Human. Plenty of cause for conversation about this topic, and it's a topic that is, as I say, it interests me a lot. It frightens me a lot. But it does always evoke an emotion from me. So while I'm playing a game like this, it's probably these sort of conversations that we'll have. So if this is something that might float your boat, then let me know and I will stream it more. But at the moment, it was just a bit of a taster for the game. If you do want to see more, just leave a comment. Let me know that you've enjoyed it. I've been streaming now for an hour. So chapter 1, it's not really chapters, this game, but introduced all 3 characters. I'll probably change the title of this video to the 3 main character introductions. So let me know. And in the meantime, I've got a stream tomorrow night, probably a bit more fun than this one here, which is a little bit more of a political gaming sort of stream. So thanks for watching. If you got this far and you enjoyed it, give me a little thumbs up. I'd still like to stream a lot more. I'm away in 4 days for 5 weeks, so you won't see a live stream for 5 weeks. So don't get too excited that I'll be live streaming this game in the next 5 weeks. It probably won't happen. However, maybe a bit tomorrow, maybe a bit Sunday, maybe even a bit Monday if people wanted it. And then after that, I've scheduled Major Dolby's Cat uploads up until I think at the end of June. There'll be one episode a week going out, so do support my channel, as I know most of you do. And if you can, just drop me a comment and let me know about this game, what you think about it.